A Borat 2 movie review for underdeveloped.
Subsequent movie film.
I'll show you how it's done. Shazam!
So now we have Borat 2, one of the many film sequels to come out to a much older movie that probably didn't need one.
Right, Bad Boys 3 to Bad Boys 2 that came out like in 2000.
So, unlike me, you actually saw the first film. What were your impressions of that first film? Just to lead off.
It was a long time ago before I really even realized I wanted to make movies. I was just watching movies just for the fun of it. One thing I remember is definitely this dude is an idiot. Bart is super hilarious, funny ass accent. I don't know if it's real Kazakhstani or not. I don't know. But yeah, it was definitely controversial, but it's definitely kind of like it wasn't afraid, like really daring jokes.
Mm-hmm.
The whole plot was kind of stupid. The whole point was that he came to America to try to get with Pam Anderson.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because he saw Baywatch. Like literally, that's the fucking movie.
That's the wow.
And he
Really?
takes a trip
Wow.
to America. Yes.
The thing is, Sacha Baron Cohen's comedy was always like super hit and miss with me. I feel like he relies too much on shock factor, and I feel like that very much affects my enjoyment of his movies. The only other film of his I've seen the entire film was The Dictator, which I did enjoy more than this. Really, I just thought the humor in that one was more consistently good, while here, like, a lot of the humor just fell flat.
So break down the plot of this movie.
Okay, so the plot of the movie is that the movie starts off with Borat, like, in the gulag. He's, like, mining something, I guess. But then the government just keeps him like, hey, we're going to send you back to America with a task. The task to give a gift to Mike Pence, the vice president. And he's like, oh, but rich men like women, I will give him my woman. So he had this plan to give him his daughter that he just knew existed. He didn't know she existed before this movie happened. So he goes all around town, just giving her these makeovers, you know, beauty salons, new clothes, the whole shebang. In the meantime, the daughter goes on this journey where she's like, "Hey, women can be more independent. I will not be eaten eaten by my vagina if I touch myself."
I think the best character was the daughter. She
Yeah.
had like the most compelling arc.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And she has some funny ass scenes, like when there's one dance scenes, and she's like, she's basically not well groomed, and it's some really fun scenes that play with that. Mm-hmm. It gets pretty offensive, but they don't take it too seriously. Like,
no,
with such a Baron Cohen movie, you're gonna get shit like that. He's kind of like a Seth MacFarlane. Like in The Dictator, he did it. Like they go with these like sexist jokes and these racial jokes. So in this movie, you are getting funny ass scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're
100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does have its fair share of funny scenes. We're not going to go too much into those because I feel like that it'd be way worse to spoil those than the actual plot points.
If we give that up, then there's no point in watching this movie.
Exactly.
Because you're watching a movie for that, like laugh factor. You're watching that for those funny ass scenes. That's the whole point of watching this movie. You know what I'm saying? And the political undertones, like that's what you're coming to this movie to see. We're not seeing this because we care about the plot and the characters.
I just feel like a good amount of the jokes just don't really land for me. I feel like that's the thing I really don't like most. Also, I'm really just not a huge fan of the mockumentary style. Like, things just feel so random at times, and then all of a sudden we are getting a story arc. But the only character that really has one is the daughter, which to me she was the only interesting character. Everyone else, I was just like, it didn't really leave much an impression on me because of all these factors.
Same thing. You know what I mean? When I watched it, I was like kind of waiting for it to be over. I didn't feel the way about the first one. The first actually was really entertaining. But I think because the first one was good, it didn't really need a sequel.
I'm gonna give this a 2.6 GPA.
Interesting. Why?
Really? Like,
it's pretty low.
Well, I think 2.6 is like fair for like average. Like 2.8 is alright.
Right below average.
2.8 is an alright.
Yeah, that's average. 2.8 is pretty average.
Like, I think in this movie just left no impact on me at all.
That's fair.
And I feel like that itself is a very bad thing, so I'm gonna give it a little dip below average, I guess.
That's fair.
Just because of that. Because like if I wanted to watch a movie, I want to have some sort of emotional connection, I want to feel something.
I agree.
And I didn't really get that much of it with this.
Yeah, like, I respect your decision. I think it's a little low for me. I'll probably give it a 2.8, 2.9. It was like average, but it's like it's in between the being clearly shady and being somewhat good.
Yeah.
I hope you did not enjoy this because we didn't. Do not leave a like and subscribe because I get it. and
Yeah.
and stay tuned for some better movies.
Did you see me escaping? I was all like,